That's my favorite sports moment. You have some people like that. My team won. Certainly, first Tennessee game I ever went to, first baseball game with my dad. I mean, those are all memory. I was thinking right now, most memorable game I ever went to, and I mean there were bigger games. I was, in Atlanta when Carl Lewis won his 9th gold medal. Internationally, that's probably the biggest event I ever had. There's something special about covering opening day in Cincinnati. I did that for a New York newspaper, as a matter of fact. I was very happy to do that. The Mets were playing the Reds. It was 2009. Try to think of some other things going on in that regard. One memory that comes from me was I think we were going into something about the prop bets and would this keep your interest. I remember one time going to a baseball game 20 years ago, Pirates Dodgers in Pittsburgh, when I was living in Pittsburgh. Went there with a friend. Just a great way to spend the Sunday afternoon. Let's go to the ball game. Dodgers are winning 8-0. Got a runner at third. Less than 2 out. Batter hits a fly ball to Turner Ward playing right field. It's 8-0, mind you. Warner makes the most unforgettable catch I have ever seen, probably even, of any catch. Because he not only made this long running catch, but then he crashed into the wall and literally broke down the outfield wall at Three Rivers Stadium. Now, admittedly, it was in panels and all that, but if you can imagine, running literally through the wall. And what really made it, sacrifice fly made it 9-0. Down 9-0, and he played that hard. And the final score was 10-5. Dodgers scored the first 10 runs. Pirates scored the last 5. I mean, you don't get into this motivation factor in baseball that you do in some other sports, but I've always wondered if, such a catch, he had to be taken out of the game. Thankfully, he wasn't seriously injured or anything like that, but, I mean, that made sticking around for the end of the ball game. That's one of the reasons why I said, does baseball need prop bets? Because one of the most memorable images I will ever have of a baseball game made the score 9-0. Turner Ward running through the wall, catching a sacrifice fly against the Dodgers. Wow. That sort of thing. So, I've got a story here about Clemson, and I want to get to that. I'm going to save that to the next segment. Yeah, Clemson football here. And they're doing some things I don't think they should. I think they're doing something shady. You heard me. So I'm going to tell you what that is here in the next segment. But just remember, like us on 1420 WEMB Sports Radio. We're the most followed sports radio station in the market. And then, write what your favorite sports moment is. Watching, your team win a Super Bowl? Did you score 4 touchdowns in one game like Al Bundy? Did you see your children play hide and go seek? What is it? That sort of thing. You tell us, you'll be eligible to win 4 free Dollywood tickets. Drawing July 9th. We'll have the drawing on all you got to do is write it on our Facebook page, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not getting that out, but yeah, go to the Facebook page, 1420 WEMB Sports Radio. It's right at the top of the page. Give us your favorite sports moment. You could be going to Dollywood on us and really take the whole family. 4 free tickets. Cannot beat that. All right. So that's what's going on here. Like I said, in our next segment, we will be talking a little bit about Clemson. Asian House is open for lunch, folks. We want to talk a little bit about that. I want to thank Adele Harris for being on the show, certainly, as well as Caleb Calhoun of all4tennessee.com. So, that was Asian House Vols Talk by Caleb Calhoun of all4tennessee.com. That is archived as well on our 1420 WEMB Sports Radio Facebook page. You can also watch archives of the show on YouTube. I've started to put those up there as well. I'm Marky Billson. We will be back after this with our final segment on Tri-City Sports Now.
All American Savings.